of moving to Chatsworth, Georgia? Before you move and fall in love with the mountain views and the small town charm, there are a few things you need to know, because the last thing you want to do is move here and regret it. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 things that could make or break your decision to relocate here. And trust me, some of these could catch you off guard completely. Every week, I help people just like you navigate the buying, selling, or relocating process in Northwest Georgia. If you're thinking about making the move, whether it's across town or across the country, I would love to talk to you about your goals and what life in Chatsworth could look like for you. You can schedule a time that works for you in the description below using the Calendly link. I'm here to help you, not to pressure you, simply to understand your goals and help you navigate to achieve them. I am Jocelyn Iraeta with eXp Realty. Now, let's get going. The first thing I want to talk about is the job market and commute. If you're moving here thinking you'll land the dream job, pause and think again. Chatsworth isn't exactly a hub for career climbers. The biggest employers are school, the healthcare system, and manufacturing. We are neighbors with Dalton, Georgia, which is carpet capital of the world. So unless you're bringing your job with you, be prepared to most likely commute or work remote, or even better, get creative. Dalton is just 20 minutes away, and Chattanooga, it's around an hour away from us. I work with a lot of remote workers and self-employed folks. It does work, but you definitely need a plan. If you're used to the urban jobs opportunities, this might come off as a shock to you. On the pro side, there's less traffic and therefore less stress. Reason number 2 why you should really think if you want to move here is this is a small town. And it comes with everything that a small town implies. If you're coming from a big city, this might be a drastic change for you. There are plenty of farms around here, and cows are part of the daily views. And being a small town, Chatsworth is not densely populated. So it depends on your preference if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Chatsworth has over 4,000 residents, while Dalton has over 34,000. So that's a major difference. Now, when it comes to the real estate market, I think Chatsworth is in a great spot. Here's the good news. You can still afford a $250,000 home in Chatsworth. There's plenty of them. The bad news is, so can a whole bunch of people. So expect to see a multiple offer situation in homes. First-time home buyers, retirees, investors are eyeing this area. There's plenty of land, lots in here that are for sale because, once again, it's not a developed city that is very populated. You are more likely to find houses with land in Chatsworth than in Dalton. In Chatsworth, there are plenty of manufactured homes available, but we also have beautiful homes, new constructions. It depends on what you're into. If you're thinking of buying here, you need a plan and you need a local to guide you and to make that process as effortlessly and as quickly as it can be done. Chatsworth is outdoor heaven. Indoor, not so much. This place is like heaven for hikers, walkers, and nature lovers overall. But if you're hoping for sushi bars, rooftop lounges, or coffee shops that open late night, yeah, Chatsworth is not it. You'll find a few mom and pops gems, but the nightlife is basically nature, which honestly, it isn't that bad. But I would like for you to know that going in. The recreation in here is gorgeous, but is limited. Some of them are for mountain, lake, Kanazawa, I'm not sure if I said that correctly, and the Kahara Wilderness offers endless hiking, fishing, and nature experience. Restaurants, nightlife, and shopping are very limited. I live here in Chatsworth, and honestly, it can be pretty bland sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. And I do wish there was more to the city, because if you're in a rush, maybe you need a gift, a present, you will have to commute most likely to the neighboring town, which will be Dalton. Dalton has a lot of variety, but it's not so handy when you're in a rush. So ponder on that. Some people like the stores to be in proximity, everything they need to be close, and some people don't mind it. I don't mind. But I would like for you to know that if you want immediate access to stores, shopping centers, a great variety of restaurants, you won't find that here in Chatsworth. Chatsworth is perfect if you want quiet and peace. Not so much if you thrive in the buzz. And lastly, I want to talk about the weather. Spring is beautiful, but it brings thunderstorms and pollen. Summers are hot, humid, and sticky. And yes, the humidity will hit you like a wall in the summer. If you're not from the south, this weather will test your patience and your hair. And always when buying property, be eyeing the flooding zone because it can be an issue in low-lying areas. That is very, very important to know before buying. So, do I regret moving to Chatsworth? Not at all. But I do wish someone would have given it to me straight, just like I'm doing it to you now. We have been living here for about a year, and I love the views. I love nature and stepping out and seeing the grass, the ranches when we pass by them. The only thing I would like is to have more options when it comes to shopping. That's the only thing. But other than that, I love it here. Also, over here, you can afford homes with more land, which I don't know if that matters to you, but to us, it did. We wanted a house that had land for us to garden, to play, to have our pets. So I think it's extremely convenient and it was affordable. And we bought when it was pricey. So Chatsworth is definitely affordable more, way more than metro areas in Georgia. So if you're considering relocating to somewhere that's affordable according to the national average, Chatsworth should definitely be in your list to consider. If you're thinking about making a move, whether it's next month or next year, I help people every week with this exact transition. Buying, selling, investing, relocating, I've got your back. Click the Calendly link in the description below to schedule a no pressure call with me. I love to hear your story and see how I can help you make your next right moves. This is Jocelyn Iraeta with eXp Realty, serving the northwest side of Georgia. Thank you for watching. And as always, if you think someone else could benefit from this video, please do share it with them. I highly appreciate it. Take care.